Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video, we will check this week's official patch. Today is the 22nd of May 2025. I'm live on Twitch stream, do not hesitate to come and say hi. Now let's go and check what we have as this week's patch. This week, we have no big events, nothing special. Let's check the Pearl Shop changes. This is the first time I check with you. They added these new emotes, as you can see on the screen. You can buy them if you want. They added the worker lodgings for Asparkan and the Musgar because we will check it. Like they added the new nodes for the Ulikita. You can buy them if you want. I suggest you to buy them because these are being one of the best pay to wins in the game. The output packs special, like every week you can get special packs, discounts or something. Here they are. Combatant Skill X Scroll 530. They added it finally. Every year. Because of the salvation, if I'm not wrong, the 30 May is the salvation day for Korea. So let's get into game and check that if I can actually buy it. Where is it? 530. Can I buy it? Maybe I already bought it. No, here it is. 53. Okay, you can buy it. Weekly dice thing, you can also buy. Do not forget to buy that dice thing for 530. Here they are. Okay, let's go and check. I believe for Pearl Shop, that's all. They bring this event. You probably know this event. This is Imperial Horse delivery thing. This week we got nice changes for Imperial Horse. Quests, some other life skill. The main changes in the patch is bigger, that we do not have Giga events. Last week's 7,000 Kronstone thing is good. The new dice board. The event dashboard, I'm really sorry. You guys are spamming in my chat like I'm forced to say hi, YouTube. Shame. Saddle up for Imperial Horse delivery. Double the Flowers of Oblivion. Most of you know this thing. Mount X and Training X 50%. It will be for like 2 weeks. Complete the Imperial Horse deliveries. Yes, you can just Imperial Horse delivery. You can get this invoice. You can get double. And you cannot obtain flowers, blah, blah, blah. And Shining Capture Seal. This is also another event. You can just do this Linus special info quest. You can get this quest. The only thing you need to do is just like catch a horse. You get this seal, as you can see on the screen. Once per family, once per family. I already just, exchanged them, but if you didn't do it, it's giving you a roll for 100. It's good for tier 10 attempt. Yeah, that's all. This is a common thing every 2-3 months. He adds this event, and I'm really appreciated because I've made gig up money from it. Alright, now let's go and talk about the main patch. This will be a little bit long because it's a good patch. Get your popcorns, get your coffees. They added the new Magnus skill to the Dosa succession. You can obtain the Abyssal Legacy skill with the Black Spirit like the other ones. That's how skill looks. I can show it in-game to you, but overall I can say that I didn't like the skills. We're still trying to discover to cancel it, use it in a better way. Right now, the other skills are way better. Like, skill is a little bit clunky. Maybe we can use the skill in a good way, or we will use the skill as finisher or maybe filler. People calling it's just added to the game to make some, that's how skill is looking. You can cancel it at the end of the animation, but it's slow. Like for PvE, it's kind of slow. I can say that like 25k damage it has. Bro, come on, you can do better than this. You love copypastas? Just go in my Discord, Tiger. You can find lots of copypastas. And please, somebody just sub-gift to Tiger. He's struggling. Sub-gift to Tiger. Anyone, please. Thank you. So let's get these. Let me just show it. The skill has -15 Attack speed, cast speed, and movement speed debuff for 5 seconds. The skill is already, it's just like while you're casting it, you're losing already 2 seconds of the debuff. And you, for like 3 seconds movement speed or slow debuff, like it's complete waste. I can say that it's complete waste. If that would be 10 seconds, then maybe that would be good for a slow skill, PvP based skill. But you're checking the PvP damage is just reduced to 80%. So 25k, like 80% is like, it's only hits 5k with a very slow animation. 5k PvP damage is very low in these days for that slow animation. That would be nice if it would be burst or something. But I really don't know why PA added this skill. Right now, it's complete garbage, I can say. Maybe we can find a proper way to use the skill in PvE properly. We are still trying to discover it. I tried few potential ways to cancel the skill, make it faster or something. I don't know. Maybe PA forgot to add the cancels. They will add them in future. Classic PA. But I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this Magnus skill. I'll be appreciated. I'll be really appreciated. Okay. So the another change, the blade volts. This is E skill. You can now add this to the quick slot. It's because the Magnus skill is now using the E button. So you can use the blade volt skill. If you learn the Magnus skill, you cannot use blade volts. You can use it on the quick slots. People were using the blade volts to recover some stamina, if I'm not wrong. That's a super armor skill, isn't it? I believe. The prime fog cleave change sort of the fog level effect. This is the passive, the minus DP thing. Effects apply with the flow oblique cleave. This is the flow of this skill. I was expecting some. When I read this on the global lab, I thought that it regenerates the passive. You know, there is a passive buff, Unsas Air or something like that. I thought that it regenerates it. No, it will not regenerate. It only applied minus DP debuff. That's all. PA or GMs or CMs, if you hear me, if they change it in that way, why didn't you just make the skill just, you know, regenerate the buff? So when you use space skill, it regenerates the that special self buff thing. I mean, that's good. The minus DP thing is good, but overall, no. Like that would be really nice. If you do something, do it properly. That's my idea. So here is the changes. There are damage changes. I already calculated for yourself yesterday. Let me just check it. I will just find it for you. Where are you? Where are you? I'll just find it for you. Here they are. Screen capture. Find this one. Okay. As you can see on the screen, these are the changes. Let me just... Okay, you can see it right now. Prime Cloud Veil got approximately 24% damage buff. Flow Twin Slash got 5% damage buff. Blinding Slash got 13% damage buff. Prime Fog Cleave got 10% damage buff. Prime Summer Breeze, the first 2 hits got 10%. Last hit got 20% damage buff. Prime Taiguk got 5% damage buff. Prime Autumn Blitz, the first hit got no PV damage buff, but PvP damage nerf. I have no idea why they did this. 6% PvP damage nerf. Because you most of the time do not cast this skill in PvP or PvE. You cancel the first hits mostly. But I don't know. Yeah. Prime Autumn Blitz got 2% PvP damage buff on the last hit. And 12% PvP damage buff. Prime 4 Season, the Shift C skill, same. Nerf on the first hits. Most of the time you do not use them. And 12% damage buff. Dual Slash, this is Robom, 12% damage buff. Fogfall, 42% damage buff. Reverse Blade Volts got approximately 10% PV damage buff. Yeah, that's the situation. We will see what will happen. Like, I tag Dosa and I'll try to test it. Okay, not this one. Okay, this is the thing. Let's go. Okay, let's talk about the contribution point cost for the purchasing houses and the node connection. From the Balanus to the Mountain of Eternal Winter, required contribution points for connecting nodes have been adjusted. Along with these, contribution points needed to purchase houses have also been adjusted to ensure they don't exceed 5. Although this adjustment mainly targets houses in regions like Kamasylvia, Drehan, where the contribution point cost was especially high. Contribution required for the purchasing houses are set according to their usage and the size. But people told me that size doesn't matter. What do you think about... Does size actually matter, chat? YouTube? Tell me. Therefore, as the required CP for larger houses have been lowered, CP needed to be smaller and ones have also been reduced. As a result, required CP has been decreased not only in Kamasylvia and Drehan, but also for houses that already require fewer than 5 contribution points. With these updated contribution point requirements, we hope adventurers will find even more diverse and useful way to spend their contribution point. So, this is simply saying you will get more contribution points. I can't remember how many contribution points that I had in before. Like when I just on my game, now I have 29 contribution points for free. It depends which nodes you connected. You will get lots of contribution points for free after dispatch. There are full lists of that, what they change. They made 3s to 2, 5s to 3 or something. I'll not read all of them one by one. With the decrease in the required contribution point for certain nodes and houses, the reduced amount of the contribution point has been returned if you invested into those nodes or houses. A new production node has been added to the Ulikita region. The new production node mainly features resources such as Monk's Branch, which have been in demand by adventurers. While working on adding the Ulikita region production node, we also reviewed the existing production nodes across the continent. During this process, we have found the same difficulties in operating the production nodes near Kaplan, so we improved that area as well. Additionally, with today's update, considering that you can now hire more workers, we have improved at the speed at which workers are displayed when using the view continuously option during the worker contract, so you can find your desired worker more quickly. There is a list of the everything. Required contribution point, mostly 1 and 2. You can use them. As you can see on the screen, they're pretty nice nodes, and they're mostly buff your what was the name? Alchemy, and a little bit ore and some other things. This is the NPC for Asparkan. Kabelum is the NPC. For Muzgar, Jamil is the another NPC, but I can say that you don't need to just go there. It's because you can do this thing, you know, remote from the other. You can just do it, and you don't need to go to here. That's what I'm trying to say. You can go to the nearest worker NPC, and then you can hire from far away. Giga for Alchemy, agree. They changed the house system in Asparkan. They added the lodging, as you can see on the screen. Added the production nodes for near Kaplan. Kaplan also got some nodes. This is also good for Alchemy, as you can see on the screen. Spirit Leaf, Cedar Sap, Powder of Earth. I'm appreciated. They did a really good job. We will check all of them on my Twitch live stream today. I cannot show them all in detail in this video. The another thing is in here now, as you can see on the screen, this is searching the workers faster than, maybe 4 times faster than before. This is pretty nice. As a modern society moves at a hectic pace, we prepare to update the help and add a little bit more relaxation and morning coffee break for adventurers. Since fish decreases in the value over time, many of you sell fish caught via auto fishing over the night and the morning. To ensure you don't have a worry about their value during your busy morning, you've extended the price guarantee period for fish. Alongside this, the Fleet of Abundance, which announced on the Blackta's Global Lab, which takes longer to grow but yields greater harvest, is now in its final preparation stages. We will introduce it to you as we can. Fish price guarantee period, now it's doubled, 24 hours to 48 hours. Increase the price guarantee period for audited from 36 hours to 60 hours. As you can see on the screen, you will not lose Giga money because you sell them later. Also increase the price guarantee period to currently on this one. The fish stored in the Curious Shimchurns and expanded Shimchurns breakage tanks remaining price guarantee period increased by 120 hours. Wait, no way. Please start in the inventory remaining price. Oh wait, this is so long. Like you will not lose the price of the fish if you have the tank. That's nice. That's really nice. Item, improve the item description. Combat 530 scroll more clear. Never mind. Another quality of life update. That's really nice. I really like these changes, by the way. For example, they added the clear liquid regions recipe here. That's really good. Mount changes. Are you ready? We're starting. Following the previous update, which improved the quality of life and the presentation for the horse taming, we have added the new elements, increased the revenue, and improvements that enhance the excitement of checking the tamed horse and training today. Additionally, to further heighten entry and special when checking which wild horse has been tamed, wild horses with special stats distinct from the normal horses have been added. So here is the thing. Change the level range of captured wild horses from 1 to 10 to 1 to 20. Yes, I confirmed that on live stream. I caught 3 horses. One of them was 7, one of them was 14, and the latest one was 20. So I directly sold it to the Imperial horse. Imperial delivery thing. Change the tier range captured wild horses. Yes, I can easily say that. I captured 2 tier 7 and 1 tier 6. Tier 7 seems pretty common. At least one in every server, I don't know. Change the spawning rate of the tier 7 wild horses in Dreyhan approximately 133 times. Thank you so much. Higher than before and applies the changes and equally all wild horses. Wait, in Dreyhan, tier 7 horses, higher chance. That's nice. That's really nice. According to the rumors, among the stable keeper, new breeds of wild horses that have never been seen before are being discovered. A rare male wild horse, which grows 2.5 times slower but sells for about 5 times the price, may appear at a low chance. A female wild horse with 4 breeding counts may appear at a low chance. I never encountered with them, but we can maybe encounter. If you encounter, let me know in the comment section how they working. Are they actually good or bad? Might be good profit to sell level 15 horses in a horse market so people can't be asked for the horse and training themselves, but buy the level 15 horse Imperial them straight away. Oblivion Flowers, yeah. Like also this selling horses to the Imperial, it's without a very low chance, of course, if it is not tier 9. You can get the treasure item piece, you know. That's why I'm selling all my horses to the Imperial. I'm trying to get that treasure horse piece because I got the main piece. I have the one side piece. I need 3 more side pieces. I got one this morning without realizing it's until you said it's breedable 4 times. Is it breedable 4 times? Okay. Remote collection is available for up to 20 horses regardless of the actual. Okay, this is wagon treasure. Yeah. So guys, there is a new quest. I have no idea what is this. I have no idea. We will discover it together on live stream. I don't know. Okay. A neat silhouette of an unknown fish species. Rumor abound amongst the fishers. Rumors of the what's it stones. What's it stones being fished up and spread among the fishers in Velia. You can check out the story by accepting this some needs quest from the Black Spirit. I will definitely check it. Improved so that if you're already in the Oculus side, blah blah blah. Okay, another good change about the node war changes. Like, I really like the changes. I don't know what you think. To ensure that each weapon, by the way, definitely not enough, but it's good. To ensure that each siege weapon used in the Node and Conquest War have been more defined roles, we are adjusting the balance of siege weapons. Additionally, we have improved the Kadri Elephant's hit detection and made the changes its movements that looked unnatural. This may feel like a downgrade in the performance compared to before, so we have increased the skill damage. Change the balance of the following siege weapons. For the cannons and cannon balls obtained through crafting, increase the damage deal to the wooden fence and the wooden fence gate and the barricade siege weapons by 30%. Increase the damage deal to the flame tower, enhanced flame tower, and Huacha by 60%. So this is some kind of nerf for that. Let's say that you cannot see it on the base. Let's say that you just set your flame towers or something. They will, like, your cannons now deal giga damage. They were dealing already good damage, now they will deal giga damage. For the cannon, guild cannon, or some other things, increase the damage dealt to flame tower, enhance flame tower by 24%. The ballista, like, there are lots of PvP guilds, they're calling themselves a PvP guilds. They don't even know the ballista exists, but ballista has giga damage to the fences. They should start to just work on it. And also they increase the damage. Increase the damage to deal to the gates by 100%, and increase the damage due to the wooden fence gate and the barricade by 50%. Siege tower, it was very easy to kill them, now it's harder. Medium and large siege towers are now separated by conquest war tiers, and the tier durability and DP have been adjusted as below. Tier 1s increase the durability and decrease the DP. Tier 2, or uncapped, increase both durability and DP. That's nice. Flame tower, this is another good thing. Added a debuff in uncapped siege war and uncapped node war that reduces damage reduction and the evasion rate. Damage reduction by 25%, evasion rate by 7.5%. Wait, no, damage reduction by 25, it's not percent, I'm really sorry. That would be broken. Evasion rate by 75% reduction. Not, bro, 7.5, I'm really sorry. 15 second. So this is for like mystics, strikers, or berserkers. You know, they're stacking evasion, DR, and they sit on the base. You can do nothing. This is some kind of nerf for that carpet build in uncapped siege and uncapped node. If they just hit by, what was the flame tower? This is kind of big. You may think that 7.5% minus, this is almost, you know, taking the passive of the most of the classes. They have like approximately 10% passive evasion, the evasion classes. This directly takes it away. 25 there. The good part, it stacks. This debuff stacks. So imagine that you added like 3% more evasion rate, debuff, and 5% from add-on. It's like 15% evasion debuff. And if there are other independent evasion debuffs from Shy or something, that's also a thing. The DR25, for example, Shy can shred your DR35. This 25, it's already 60. And most of the classes can shred your DR30, it's 90, and 20 from add-on. 110 DR shred will be inevitable. 100 to 110 will be inevitable if you try to sit in the middle of the base. That's really nice. All of these changes are tactical changes. The cannon buffs, like ballista buffs, all of them. This thing is just against for carpet meta. I would love to see more precautions for carpet meta. I really liked it. This might change the way bases are built. Yes. Fix the issue where the cannonballs obtained through crafting did not deal 30% more damage the following annex builds compared to guild cannonballs passage. They fixed. Oh wait, so all the cannons, they will deal same damage. Okay. Another good change I'm really appreciated for this one. Changed for the Kadri elephants and elephants available in the War of the Roses. For normal elephants and the War of the Roses elephants. Change the following attack skills so they no longer ignore forward guard and super armor. Thanks God. Charge and horn attacks. Maybe there are still other attacks, special attacks, but basic attacks, spammable attacks or something like that, they will not ignore your protections. Thanks God, dude. Change the damage calculation so that instead of being affected by the target's damage reduction stats, a fixed amount of damage dealt in Node and Conquest War if damage reduction is 300 or higher, regardless of the actual stat value. However, damage reduction rate is still applies. Total damage dealt on the 4 chop and a horn attack hits 2.9k. Damage per charge hits 1.4k. Example, if the target's damage reduction rate is 30%, it's about 2k damage when dealt with the 4 chop skill. Change the attack area of the horn attack to match the skill motion. Improved 4 chop so you can rotate from the start skill until you just before the attack. Increase the rotation speed while moving the horn attack and the charge. Decrease the HP of the elephants available in the war. Oh my, thanks God. Bro, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I want to suck your dick. I don't know who just did this. Thank you, bro. Decreases the HP of the 11th War of the Roses by 33%. They were unkillable. Thanks God. The method of determining the closing time for the Nord forts, it can be any time, not minutes right now. Adjusted the occupation node wars so that the closing time for the question mark force is now randomly set in the second instead of minutes. Improved seekers how for the war corresponds, letting them travel farther while spectating node wars and quests. Increase the maximum left and right movement distance by 200%. What is the seeker's hawk? When you just lay on the ground or sit, or when you just lean, you can see the territory with the vision mode. That's what it says. Left and right increased 200%. Maximum climb height increased 16%. Added a feature that allows war correspondence. We were asking that what is this? This is, guys, I don't know. With a special item, you can just well, how to just say it? You can spectate. No, you can host the war. You, when you lean, you're being in iframe. You're being untouchable. You can host the war with that method, with that item. That's the guy. So he can just never mind. Nobody's doing that. Fuck it. What's going on? Hello. The Node War rewards, they buffed them approximately 80%, I can say. 60-80%. Here they are. I'm just passing this part. I'll just not check all of them. Like Node War rewards buffed approximately 60-80%, I can say. Change the maximum level of the season character to be aligned with their intended purpose and meaning, and they removed the life XP increase buff. Adjusted the max level cap for season server to level 63 and 99%. After than this one, you will not be able to get any additional experience or something in the season server. You can still grind, you can do your things, but nope. Remove the life XP 30% buff that was applied at all times. Okay. Improved so that if you possess the compass, you can ping your location to the guild, platoon, or party members in Desert Great Ocean. Guild, platoon, party members can see the pinged location even if they don't have compass themselves. So if you have compass, when you ping, everyone can see it. That's really good. It's an indirect quality of life for Node. Fix the awkward log wallpaper, blah blah blah. Yeah, there were some other changes too. Yeah. I don't know, let me know what you think about this patch. I tried my best to explain everything correctly to you. Yeah, I tagged Dosa. I would love to see you guys come and say hi on my Twitch livestream. I have to go back to Twitch livestream. You know what we say? Do not forget, BDO is just a game, and don't play Dracania.